ezi omume, ezi omume, ezi omume, jiri ezi omume dịka uwe gị, ezunori, ezuna ori gị, agbana m ụgha, agbana m ụgha gị, fụ nwanne gị n'anya nke kachasị ibe ya, jiri ezi omume dịka uwe. The voice you're there now, because of this, what this Facebook or internet, I don't know. I don't understand. So if there is voice, let me know. Let me go ahead. Voice, Ajemba, voice, you're there now. Do we have voice now? Yes, no. Okay. Udode. As I said, Umuibe, this is Igbo heritage, the only way forward for the Igbo people and the human at large. Humanity will be saved under Igbo because Igbo is the only conscious mind you see. Igbo is not about identity, it's about universal principle. We put it in Igbo language, it's because it's a universal principle. Remove sentiment and emotion, remove prejudice, remove tribalism, remove, what do you call it, racism. Igbo is a universal principle. Not when we say Igbo will save you, you think that some people in Southeast will come and save you. No. But they told you there was the king, 3 kings from the East who visited Jesus Christ when he was born from the East. As we program our program, every week we share it 5 days in a week from Monday to Friday. On Monday, we will bring Igbo Heritage Program. Our ancestors have philosophers, and the philosophers of our land, they wrote our story. They wrote the value, the principle, the ethic, the morality we have today. We philosophers of Igbo people do that. They did it. Then, these things are what you are going to learn on Inner Builder Academy, the philosophers of Igbo. And Igbo, in Ibauru, the language that Igbo people speak, this Igbo we are talking about in our own language, it means so many things. Also means save, to solve, because Igbo is also algorithm, problem solving method. It's not about identity. That is not it. But because of we misunderstood the structures of our ancestors, then we have a problem. So, as we said, in Inner Builder Academy, all this information will be led bare from childhood. From childhood, we will let them know who they are, where they came from, where they are going. That is why we are here. The solution to black people, because black in Igbo language doesn't have a meaning. What have a meaning is dark. Dark means the ark of covenant. The ark of covenant. What unites you? Because in Igbo, before colonization, there wasn't no black. There wasn't no Africa. All these things were invented by West. Go and check. I am not a racist, not a tribalist, no prejudice, no injustice, because it's the foundation we lay. But the facts and figures said that black is B that lack. someone that lack knowledge, because capital B in Latin word symbolizes child in embryo, which is the beans. Beans means character. That means if you are black, you lack character. You don't have character. Because character is a script that defines you. A script that defines who you are. That is the B in lack. That is black. So we have the D in ark, which is the ark of covenant. That is Igbo. So if African people, black people, as you said, for me, I call them dark people. You got to go dark man. The ark man, that is what they call Adam. The name Adam came from dark man, the ark man. Because they said, I made you in my own image and likeness. You see? So the meaning of Adam is nothing but image and likeness, which is ark of covenant. Why then talk about Noah, the ark? The same thing. So, my people, as we are saying, if African people want to have a land unity, land united under one body, they must remove all these imposed name. All these Western borders you see in Africa today, that is the problem. We had community. Community and society is who we are. We care for humanity. All these killings in Africa is foreign. It's not real. All this racism in Africa is foreign. It's not real. Because, simple because, look, let me tell you one thing. In the beginning, there was education. Education is object because you study subject. There was no object in that subject. So our children become indoctrinated because there was no object. It's like illusion, something that you are not seeing. So the education was wrong. That is what happened all across Africa. That is how they begin to give you names. You are Mali, you are Senegal, you are Gambia, you are Zimbabwe, you are South Africa, you are Nigeria. At the end of the day, we hate each other. We fight each other. We kill each other as they are busy taking away the gold, the diamond, the oil, and everything. Ordinary vote. Ordinary vote. Ordinary vote. We want to kill ourselves. All these things boils down on traditional education. Yes, because if you don't know who you are, you don't know where you are going. As we said in Igbo, kite, egbe, that kite you see, egbe hawk. We always say that this hawk is wandering. That's why somebody who is wandering, we call it egbe. Onyanya egbe, onyanya here. You doesn't have a key to enter the house. That is why the kite is wandering about. Obanje, we call it Obanje. African people, next year you have your turn. You have been seeking your Messiah. Your Messiah is here. You have been seeking your Savior. Your Savior is here. Igbo is your Savior. Igbo is your Savior because Igbo unjoku. Onya jioku. Onye jioku ya bụ njoku. This is awakening. Awakening is to wake you up from sleep. If you are not awake, how are you going to be conscious? You must be awake. Then be aware before you become conscious. If not, you will not be accepted in spiritual world. It's impossible. You see? So as we said, on Mondays, we are going to bring you all these things I'm talking about, which is Igbo heritage. In Inner Builder, we are going to study them academically. So we understand how character and behavior has been created. Where did they come from? How do we know them? And how do we practice them to have a good society? We will do that in Inner Builder Academy, which is on Igbo Heritage course, which is subject, to study the object. That is subject. Subject to subject to something that is objective, which is objective reality. Ihe bụ eziokwu. Objective reality bụ eziokwu. Ndị Igbo sị na eziokwu bụ ndụ. Truth is life. Eziokwu bụ ndụ. Truth is life. That is objective reality. So that you don't have yourself to wonder about blame at the end of the day. Then on Tuesday, we talk about healing the mind, already destroyed mind. Already wandering. Those people who are wandering, who don't know where they are coming from, know where they are going. We talk about that. But also in Inner Builder Academy, we have a chapter dealing with people with emotional problem, trauma, spiritual problem. We deal with that in Inner Builder Academy. But we will touch on that every Tuesdays. Then on Wednesday, we'll talk about entrepreneurship, which have to do with success. On Wednesday. Then on Thursday, we talk about consultant, business consultant, and other things that related to them. Then on Friday, we talk about mentorship. Then today is Wednesday. We are going to deal on entrepreneurship. The importance of entrepreneur and how Africa, Igbo, Nigeria, Europe, Asia has been benefited from entrepreneur mindset. Anything you see, development was done by entrepreneur. The entrepreneurs owns the government you see. The only thing Africa is not working is because Africa think that politicians build country. No. The entrepreneur build country, create politics, build politicians for them to manage the country they created. That's all. That is why people are jumping into politics to go and take money. Africa, they are going to steal money. Nobody is going to govern. That is why you see them carrying different gods. That is why you see, how can somebody without a biography rule you? How? Rule is a ruler. If you don't know where you're coming from, how can you know where you're going? How can you know where you are going if you don't know where you are coming from? There is nobody that will save you. You have to save yourself. Stop deceiving yourself. You must be awake. Christ means awakening. Christ, Jesus Christ means awakening. Nothing more. So if you want to deceive yourself, thy kingdom come, deceive only yourself. Deceive only yourself. That is what they say in the Bible. Christ is awakening. Go and awaken yourself. Stop sleeping. If you are waiting for Jesus Christ to come again and carry you, you are deceiving yourself. African people only need religion for politics. Because how are you going to tell the voters to vote where you want them to vote? That's why they want this Christianity and Muslim, so that they will vote through religious life. They don't need it for God. They don't need it to do good. How if African people worshiping this their God, why are their land killing everywhere? No light, no water, no school, no hospital, killing. All of them are going to church and mosque. Because they need it only for gain, only for criminals, only for criminality. They don't take any religion to church or to God or to heaven. They use it only for politics. I am telling you. Vote for party line. Vote for faith line. That is what they need it for. All of them know that they don't know what they're saying. How can a pastor want a politician to save him? He should be the one saving the politician. Is it not politician worshiping in his church? For you, that's because I told you. In ancient Africa, everybody talked to their God. Teacher is a teacher. Mentor is a mentor. Coach is a coach. Healer is a healer. Your God, you have to talk to you. You have to. Teacher will teach you how to talk to God. You talk to your God. I am not going to talk to your God for you. You are going to pay pastor to call your God on telephone to give you money. You have been bamboozled. That is only thing African people have this, their foreign religion and foreign culture and foreign education, is to steal your money. I'm telling you. They want it to steal your money. How can you tell me that after 60 years British left, Nigeria is still using British education till now? And they never achieved anything on it. They have never. You don't have light, electricity. You don't have network. You don't have water. You don't have. But you have universities. If that is the truth, don't you have universities? Why those graduates not building universities, not building cars, not building planes? Is it not the same university Wabeke study? Is it not the same universities? Is it not the same Christians? Wabeke is go to the same Christian, but build that thing. Why are you going to the same church, the same school, and you are not doing the same thing they are doing? Why? Why? The same Christians, Europeans are going. They build plane. They build motor. Why are we going to that the same thing and we are not doing the same thing? That means, as I told you every day, black, dark is 360 degree mph. It's not 240. That education will never ever do you anything, because the basics of your electromagnetism is above that level. The energy in you is above that level. If you like, you study this education 100 million years, you will not achieve anything. You only produce criminals, fraudsters, armed robbers, terrorists, rebellions. That is what you produce under the school. Cultism. Under this education, this is what you produce. All your politicians have their children in the Western education. Another nonsensical nonsense. They will not achieve anything. The children, unless they are white, if as long as the children is black, they have different education. Unless the children is white, it's okay. If you are black, you need your food. Black contains, there is reason why you are dark. Have you ever studied the component, the content of that skin? Why is the skin strong? Why did your head look like this? Why all these things? All these things are common sense to study. That is what you will study in an Builder Academy. Why do we have this hair? Why does the Wabeke have down hair? Why do we have black skin? Why do Wabeke have white skin? This is what you are going to study in Inner Builder Academy. So that you know the food you eat, you know the education you will go. You have to know who you are. Know thyself. It's not a sin. It's not a sin to know who you are. Somebody will tell you about Pythagoras in Umunnachi. In Umunnachi, you are studying Pythagoras and Plato in Umunnachi. In Amannachi. So, Amannachi, so imahana ama bụ energy. So imahana ama bụ energy. Ya Amannachi enwere ike Pythagoras or Plato isi ewuruzi ụmụnnọha. Ị na-agụzi Amannachi na ụmụnnọha. Debekwa ahụ na ị na-agụ ụmụnnọha. You are reading Amannachi in ụmụnnọha. Now, you are counting leg as hand because you don't know what they wrote there. You don't know. They call it physics. What is physics? In your own memory, there is no physics in your memory. Body is memory. Body recognizes who they are before they were born. Every spirit knows who they are before you were born, until they begin to give you wrong information. You lost. Whenever you begin to give a child law information, they lost. Imagine, don't you know that? So, my brother, the case here, I'm telling our people, the case is simple. Look at the mirror. Go to laboratory and study. Simple. It's not about building plane. It's not about building a tomato. No. Go to mirror. Look at your face. Establish something that is resonant to your own existence. This is common sense. We have tried this thing for so many long years. Ordinary community of peaceful community, we cannot achieve. We die trekking from Sahara Desert to Europe by road, to enter water, to go to Spain, to go to Europe. Why don't we want to solve our problem as a human being and be happy for goodness sake? When are we going to be happy to live in our land, God-given land, that the Most High Amadioha gave to us? Why? Are we going to continue migrating till when? We don't know the source of this our migration. The source is simple. The education, the religion, the culture. These three things is the reason why we are running away from our land. Computer with a wrong program, it's not working. Computer with a wrong program will not work. It will freeze. Your mind has been frozen. Your mind has been frozen. It's simple. Absolute truth. Absolute truth. Our people are just wandering in the wilderness. Just like a sheep without shepherd. If you, I don't say you have to go and build a university. The sun you see, the moon you see, and the stars you see, they are there to teach you. Whenever the student is ready, the master appear. I don't say you have to go and build plane. No. Basics is the structure of the mind, your health, your character and behavior, your health. Simple. The healing is talking about your character. Simple as ABC. So the character and the behavior is the problem. Once you get the character and the behavior right, then you get your health right. You are 80%, 90% of solving your problem. You can buy other things. You can buy things you don't have, but can you have peace? Please. We need peace. So that the whole world will know us with something. What do they know us for? Ndị isi ojii, what do they let them build plane and helicopters. Let them build ammunition and bombs. But let us build human. Let us have the highest human capacity on earth. It's inbuilt, it's in your system. Whenever the student is ready, the master appear. Whenever you enter, because I will give you one example. The reason why our ancestors show us leopard. Afara no Igbo is afrofo. Afrofo, but that shaft you remove from beans. That shaft in the beans, that is afara. Then B afara simple means remove the shaft from the beans. Then you go to Biafra coat of arm, you will see the leopard there with the shaft. So he said that you should peel the skin of the leopard. Whenever you peel the skin, you see the leopard will turn to lion. Biafra is remove the skin of the leopard. Because the skin of the leopard is showing nse obunike. Ndị Igbo si onye bụ nse ka ejiji na-eso. That is why anytime you go there, you see what happened to you. It's not about the name being evil. It's about telling you what is wrong with your mind. So they use that is why when you are going to declare the nation, the spirit gave you the leopard to use as a coat of arm for you to know what is wrong with you. But yet you don't know. You're still making the same mistake. Or about being in Nigeria. No, that is not the case. It's about what is wrong with you. You can leave Nigeria if you want. Nobody says you don't live. But we are saying, what do we have in our land? We should make use of our information. The information we have from our ancestors. We must make use of them. But our people, when you talk to them, in a manner they understand, they will still go against it. They will begin to tell you about Kamoto, something that is flying on top of the air. No. For you to get it right in this earth, character, behavior first, then health. Your health matters a lot. All the whole medicine we drink today is made in the West. And the Westerners study the content of their skin, not your skin. They study the content of their skin. So they will not make paracetamol for black and make another paracetamol for white. The paracetamol is for the white people. So if it's 1 gram, 1 gram is for the white person. So maybe you will need 1.5 gram paracetamol. Because you are not the same. Not because of one is better than the other. No. It's because of this is different cars. If you carry pouch to go and feed the gasoline, fuel of a pouch, and you want to go and fill gasoline, fuel of a Volkswagen, you know, maybe if you want to fill the pouch is a small car. But the horsepower of the pouch, look at your nose. That is the horsepower. Do you see your nose as the same thing with Nwabeke's nose? Your horsepower is your nose, where you take the air. In air, the quantity of the air you need for once is large. That is the horsepower. So if you want to put gasoline in a pouch, you put 100 euros. If you want to put gasoline in a Volkswagen, you put 20 euros. It's full. The fuel tank with 20 euros, you fill the tank. But to pouch, you 100 euros, you need to fill it. Your educational system must be powerful as the pouch, as your horsepower. If not, it will not work. It will not take you anywhere. Your religion must be powerful as that pouch. If not, it will not take you anywhere. Your culture must be powerful as that, because it resonates to your own existence. It's not about people saying, I have right, it's my God. Hey, it's your God. Absolutely. But do you see your life? Killings in the north. For what reason? Is it not the same as Saudi Arabia have the same Muslim? That you see Saudi Arabia? Go to live, what do you call it? Dubai. Not the same Saudi Arabia, not the same Arab, not the same Islam. Eh? Go to all these Arab countries. Are they not the same? Go to the Arab country that is black, that worshiping Muslim. Go and see them. Go to Yemen and see them. Go and see those Islam with black head. Go and see them. None of them is seeing the light of the day. Because the program they need in their system is not yet put in their system. Because they look in the mirror and they have inferiority complex. They want to worship the God of the progressive people. No, the progressive people have a program running in them. What you call religion is a program. Culture is a program. They are all programs. So if your computer, like in this COG, we have Apple computer. Our computer is not Android. We have Apple, Mac. We use Mac computer. Not to software, not to Microsoft or Microsoft. No, we have Mac. So Mac have more potent, more power. Ndoji is Mac computer, not to software Android. So as long as we still capitalize on this thing, we are not going anywhere. I'm telling you, honestly speaking, you are not going anywhere. Nobody cares about you. You have to care about yourself. Nobody cares about you. Don't forget, this is not about politics. It's about you. If you are like you are in America, you are like you're in England, it's okay. But your life, I'm telling you what your life requires. You don't have to go to Igbo land, or you don't have to go to Lagos, or you don't have to go. No, you can live in Europe. But if you lay this foundation that in the future, you will have communities where you can cultivate what you eat and buy and sell together with the people who look like you. Doesn't matter who they are. That is how our people have been structured for the beginning of life. We live under communities so that you can cultivate what you eat. Have a scientist that will take care of your problems when they arrive. Now, you cannot even train a scientist. You don't have the mind of your own. You are afraid of spirit. Do you know that the telephone is a spirit? Do you know that the television is a spirit? Do you know that the plane is a spirit? Car is a spirit? And you are running away from spirit. How are you going to build plane? Do you know what is law? Because they tell in English, gravity. Do you know what is gravity? Do you know what is gravity? Ajụ jụrụ onye a, anyị mara ajụ gravity bụ ajụ gravity bụ ajụ na ajụ bụ oge na guys ajụ obugo gị before gravity bụ ajụ na so anyị going nwanne ndị be anyị ga na-amụ amụ. Our people are still learning. They are juniors junior this thing. So bro, for you to build a aeroplane, you must master 20 million laws. You master 20 million laws before you can talk about flying. It's not a child's play. Even ordinary car, it's not a child's play. It's not about Facebook gossip. It's not about political campaign. It's about individual self. It's about individual self. The power is in you. If you have, I have 10 knowledgeable people can move. Ant, I was say, they will carry cockroach. 10 knowledgeable people can change Igbo land and Africa forever and ever. 10, only 10. See the hand. Only 10 hands, knowledgeable people can change the whole world by what they spark. By what they spark. Awakening. Their life will change forever and ever. If you are sleeping, you are dreaming. Even if you like, you awake, but you have not awakened. You are sleeping and you are dreaming. Your life will be, you will dream all your life away. You are just a dreamer that will dream all your life away. So inner builder is here. As we said, entrepreneurship have foundation for every development, not politicians. Politicians is being established by entrepreneurs. You have been bamboozled. It's not the opposite. That is why your politician will not do much, because they don't understand the game. They think that somebody will come. How can somebody come after 4 years and come and destroy what their former governor or president have built? You can't try that in the West. You can't try it because the owners of the company is there with you. You can't try that nonsense. Do our place, somebody will come from nowhere and run for president and he will win. He will destroy all the whole things people have built for years. Do you think? Every 4 years you have new president or new governors. So what about if you old one build something better? The new one will come and destroy it. Don't you know that? If he doesn't know. Don't you know that if he doesn't know, he will destroy what you have built for years? So politics. Before you get into politics, you must have community. You must have society before you get community. That's all. Before you get the president, you don't just, somebody will come from anywhere and tell you they want to be your governor and president. You will allow them. Things doesn't work that way. Things doesn't work that way. Anytime you want to go and demonstrate and manifest, you see, you hold each other hand. Only when you manifest, you do that. If you want to demonstrate, you hold your hand. But if you go home, you remove your hand. How? You have your enemy disappear? Have your enemy disappear? Why do you leave your hand when you go home? When you want to demonstrate, you hold your hand, hold each other. So only when you have problem is when you are demonstrating. So when you go home, your problem is over. That is when problem started. So my people, if you want to be a trader, understand the law of trading. The maritime law is the maritime law. Buying and selling is not a trade, as I told our people last time. The only what you created is chances of envy. If you sell the same thing in one line, you create envy. They will give poison, you die. And or you will give poison, or you will go and give one person money to do juju for you. Because you are 100 in one line selling the same thing. What about if other people sell, you don't sell? What are you going to do? You will stay one day, you don't sell. 2 days, you don't sell. Second day, you don't sell. Third day, 1 month, you did not sell anything. Your mind, the evil in your mind will begin to tell you, are you sure that this Emeka is selling every day? He's not doing juju. Are you sure this Emeka? I will go and ask Emeka this thing. Maybe Emeka don't want Emeka kọrọ m ọrụ na nwanne kọrọ m ọrụ biko ka ebe ị na-agwọta ọgwụ nwanne kọrọ m ọrụ. Emeka ga-asị ya nwanne nwere ọgwụ na-agwọ, forget that. He will go and begin to look for where he will get juju, because Emeka is selling every day. He did not sell 1 month. There is no other place you will see that kind of business, only in Africa. There is no other way. You can't do that. We do something like people who don't see road. How can you sell? How many people come to market today? How many? So do you think that people will come to market every day, they will share it to anybody? That is why if you go to market, you will see everybody standing on the entrance of the market. Oga Biano, Oga nwere m na nwanne. Oh, yeah, I can make it. That is when. This is not a structure. Igbo heritage is structure of commerce. I need the structure of commerce. We will redesign our land in a way it will sweet. Both elderly, both the children, both the men and women, both the foreigners and indigenous. In a structure. So if you're doing commerce, you understand, you stay in your shop without thinking about enemy. This thing on Nazuna Lagos like that is not market. It creates envy. It creates evil mind. Human mind is poison. Human mind, they won't say. Human mind, they won't say. We must prevent them from doing those things they are. We must try to make our people to think positive. Don't create a chance of evil mind. You will get it. If you create chances of evil, you will have evil, because evil is always present. Waiting for when Adam will leave and he will go and meet Eve to tell Eve, apple. Why don't you want to chop this apple? This apple is sweet. Do you think, why did your God tell you not to eat it? Because Adam is not around. Because one day, Adam means higher mind. One day you will be emotional. Eve means emotional mind. You will be emotional. The temptation will come. Emeka, Muki gwara ihe a. Emeka, Muki gwara ihe a. Ị ga-afụju anya. Emeka, will show you. That's it. The game closed. You will begin to think how we kill Emeka. Yes. Before you know what's up, Emeka will die. And the rest is history. That is it. We must prevent these things. Prevention is better than cure. So, ka anyị dozie n'ụba anyị. Government properties in the city. The rich man's wealth is in the city. Leave the city for them. Anyị ga-arụzie n'obodo anyị. Ndị ọbụla anyị ji nweta power, nweta people, we go for government. Anyị were ya. Anyị ga-anọ, anyị ewere ya with our number, with our ego, with our commerce, with our banking system, everything. Anyị ewere the power. That is how you do. Not opposite. A na-esi na anị arị elu. O nwere onye siga, nobody say you should abandon politics or this and that. No. A na-eme ibe, a na-akpụ isi, a na-akpụ afọ ọnụ. A na-akpụ isi, a na-akpụ afọ ọnụ. Let those ones ndị anọ ebe ahụ already, let them stay there. Anyị nwa na onwe anyị nwe ụmụazị. Let us go and begin to build the land. Ndị na-ala ụwa nka, ha nọdụ ebe ahụ laba ụwa nka. Let them continue. Then anyị nwa na onwe anyị we begin to build new one. Next year is 2023. It's a new beginning. Let us lay the foundation of new Igbo, new generation to come, so that they will stand on different tone. The key is lost. We have come here to break that door and put a new key. Anyị bịara ịgbaka dị ụzọ tinye new key. Anyị ga-agbari dị ụzọ tinye new key. If you want to have the key, new one, you join Igbo heritage. Igbo heritage is a universal principle. Universal principle abhors racism, abhors tribalism, abhors prejudice and injustice. No corruption, no robbery, no deceit, no, and no hate. If not, you will not enter the house. They will reject you in the doorstep. You better know that you are. Kwa nwere mgbe na-agba klọb n'obodo oyibo, ịga klọb abans oge na-ewe iwe. That is it. They will bounce you. You will be afraid. You will be angry. No. So let us channel a new way forward. This is not about you. This is not a child's play. It's not for sentimental people and emotional people gossiping and copy people. No. This is people who are ready to follow the principle. The principle, rules and regulation of life. A train cannot move away from the track. They will crash. Any train that moves away from the track, they will crash. That is called focus. People na Swayi, but people speak English. One, you have to be focused. Focus means you stay the track. Stay in the track. If you leave the track, if you leave the track, you are gone. The train is here. The track is here. Enter the train. The coach of train is different knowledge. It's different level because it's different people inside the train. Enter the train whenever you are. As long as the head of the train is moving, you are moving. You can be drinking coffee inside the train, but the train is moving. You will get to your destination. You know, train is train. Training also, you know. Azụọ ga azụọ. Ọwụ na ikwe ka azụọ ga azụọ, azụọ ga azụọ, iwere ahịa ere gị, azụọ ga azụọ. Iche atụbazie against labors, against labors. Mana ikwe ka azụọ ọnụ ga azụọ, na azụọ ọnụ ga azụọ ọnụ. If you don't agree to be trained, they will trade you. You will slave. So you must agree one. You cannot disagree training and also disagree slavery. No, you must accept one. Either you agree to be trained or you then trade you. You will a slave. So that's it. So as we said, entrepreneur is not about speaking English. No. Entrepreneurship is knowing about the fire, the law of fire. Do you know what is law of fire? Self-master. Do you know that you are a fire? Have you get angry before? If you have get angry before, then you know that you are a fire. You walk. So you must master this law of fire first. If you are an entrepreneur, you must know that people need fire to see. You must bring light. You must be a light bearer. For you to be an entrepreneur, you must be a light bearer. You must be a giver. That is why our people are not entrepreneurs. They are buying and selling, traders, slave. Trade means slave. Trade means slavery. That's why I call slave trade. Trade means slavery. That is where a tradition comes. Tradition also means slavery. In Toala, you are trapped. Then the same Allah will free you. Because as a poison. So entrepreneurship, we must redefine it in our own way. All this you all go na akwụkwọ. People will come to Facebook shouting entrepreneur. What are you entrepreneur? Do you know that the word entrepreneur is a two words, which is a sprang, which is Igbo, spranging. To vomit something. That is entrepreneur. To vomit. To sprang up. What about English language? What about long phrase. We are entrepreneur. Gịnị ka ị na-ata ihe ma ị na-atụ ahịa? You are importing something. Telling me we don't have electricity. Mmadụ na-ara electricity ọ ndị mmụọ. Must you do the one nwa bekee does? How can't we do a research? Light is 80% visible in life. Why must we wait to ihe ọbụla nwa bekee mere m nke anyị ga-eme? Nwa bekee eme ihe, we cannot do it because it's impossible. How? Who told you? Life is about energy, frequency, and vibration. Our energy is different, our frequency is different, our vibration is different. So we can have another way of light, which nwa bekee don't even discover yet. Because we are flying in different plane. The reason why you are not moving forward, because you go and follow something that does not resonate to your own existence. Invent something. Invent something so that they will know you with this. You are a human being. Go to your mind and ask your mind the question. He brought you here. No. So we don't have electricity. Because what Bekee told you, only fuel will give you light. Only gas will give you light. Only water will give you light, and you stay there. 1% is visible life here. 99.9 is invisible life. So what we don't know about life yet is mystery. It's mystery. Life is a mystery. So many things we don't know yet. So we can discover another way of electricity that is inbuilt in the house. That must not be where somebody will come and deceive you and take your money and say he will give you light. Polluting our environment with nonsense gasoline. All these things are dangerous to our health. Let us discover a new way of doing things. Then say, Igbo people discover this way. All many of things they have today, they took from us, even though they don't give us credit, no problem. They don't give us credit, with no problem. If we discover the flight, a plane, we discover it. Why we don't build it then? Because we keep it for you to build. But we did not. Mabeke built Chinese. All this science you see, we have them in Igbo. All of them in Igbo before Mabeke did it. We have discovered the structure of Mabeke. What makes Mabeke white? What makes black people dark? We know the content. That's why I told you about horsepower. But you're not hearing them from Harvard. So because you don't hear them from Harvard, you don't pay 20,000 euros a month to study them. You don't take them serious. Nwabeke have this long hair because then tell them to bring down their spirit. You have long hair because you are light. You are fire. Igbo ọkụ na-enwu enwu. Ihe niile bụ ịgbatu dị ọkụ. Nwabeke o mmiri jụrụ oyi. Nwabeke nidiri ịfly isi ọkụ. Nwabeke nidiri ịkpụ n'isi. Ndị ojii nidiri ime isi champụ. You need ighe isi. That is why your head is like this. Is fire. You need ighe oghebeghị. Ighe ọyọ omidiri. Ọ sị gị yọọ dị isi gị. That's why anyị ji ekpu okpu. Ihe a bụ ighe isi. Ighe isi gị. Ighe isi gị. Ịghọtara iwetuo dị isi. Onye nwebe ighe isi. Anyị ga-eyi uwe ọcha ya na okpu ọlaedo. Okpu ọlaedo bụ ighe isi gị eghe. Ime isi gị ka na-ekwu ọkwa ha ntutu gị. Ighe isi gị ịmụnye ọkụ n'isi gị. Ọkụ adịrị ya. Ihe a na-ekwu maka. That is why they have this hair. So ka ighe ya eghe. What we have for you, only inner build that will make you a man. If you want to be a businessman, you'll be a professional businessman. Anything you want to be, you'll be a professional. You don't have to go to Harvard to have a certificate. You don't have to go to Nsukka to have a certificate to be good citizen. No, you don't need it. Once you have a good information about life, you will do well. You don't need any Western certificate to be classified as a human being. You don't need it. You don't need it. For you to be a politician, you need to be classified. You see these people. They must classify you as a slave. So as again, indoctrinate. How do I need certificate of somebody to be in my land? You don't have education. After 60 years, we did not come up to even found a language that Nigeria will speak one language. After 50 years, 60 years, we have this language. You can make them very easily to make language. We have never come up with one. Ordinary value that Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, we said this is our value as a Nigerian. We have not come up with that. Nothing. We have never done anything. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. No celebration of culture. No celebration of religion. Everything automatic. As we are importing everything. We import religion. We import culture. We import education. We import goods. We import tradition. We import everything. Every goddamn thing on earth you will import. Everything. It's a shame. It's a shame. Our children will not forgive us if we live this way for them. We are crying. We still have artifacts and we are crying. Imagine if we don't have artifacts anymore. What are we going to do? Do you think that our 200 million children we are living, we find it easy in this life? Do you think so? My answer is no. They will not find it easy. So it's up to you people. If you want to join this glorious way, one blind this Facebook people. Blind them. Close your eyes. Stay focused. Be on a track. Enwere ndị iberibe, ndị ori, ndị na-eri everywhere. Yes. You can be happy. Everybody will level. Everybody have level. You must not go and join yourself with ndị iberibe to be happy. Ndị iberibe will not give you happiness. They will bring you down to the level they are. Stay focused. Life is a journey. As we said, if we want to be more important in life, we must get to entrepreneurship. Designed and defined by us, not to Google or Dictionary Michael West. No. By us. We are human beings and we must act like one. I don't know, everybody have their right to do whatever they want. But me, personally, I have grown enough to be a man. And I know what I need. I know what I want. I want peaceful society. I want a commerce where development will be the foundation of this commercial, not buying and selling, not importation. No matter how long it takes, the journey of 1,000 years started one place. We have laid the foundation 1 million years ago. We are only here to continue the already created foundation, not a new one. We are not here to change anything. We are only here to continue. It's continuity. That's all. And the foundation we lay is not what you are doing. That's why you are going contrary. That's why you see you choke. Oh, does he choke? One day choke. He choke because it's not moving forward. So here in Ekubo, to continue in the right direction. So entrepreneur is in Inner Builder Academy. Inner Builder Academy is in the process of becoming the world largest family of information. From ndị isi ojii from ndị ọcha already have. You can't compete with them because have brand new also. You must give them glory for that. They have created their own world in their own likeness and image. Yes, they created their God, they created their religion, their culture, their tradition, their education. But what betide you? You want to join them. Chinese have their own, Indians have their own. Why are you not having anybody tell me anything, Ola? gbachie gị ntị udu nwa gị udu ntị apụta gị na ntị abụ ntị ike na-ekwu were m aka kpụkpọ gị anya. So Chinese amara ihe doing their own. So Indian amara ihe doing their own. Inferiority complex. No, Jesus, it doesn't matter if he's white or black. I don't care. You worship what you like. But I say in my own identity, I don't want to worship what does not look like me. I have right also. I have right to do so. As you have right to do what you like. I have right also to say that I don't want importation, making it rich other people. I want the richness to be in my land. I have right also. As long as my right does not violate your right. Your right should not violate my right. So my right is I don't want to make rich these people rich by buying from them. After I bring it to Nigeria, I will pay custom duty, making another people rich. At the end of the day, I will sell it to my people with a higher price. Where will my people get the money to buy that thing you bring? Now they don't have choice because there is nobody producing them in their land. They will have option of buy. Stop buying what you don't have. Don't need it. What you cannot produce, you don't need it. What you cannot produce, you don't need it. Why are you buying what you cannot produce? You got to tax off, you just go and suffer, have money, you go and buy what you don't need. For what? Unless we begin to produce them, we are not going to move forward further. We pay duty to ship the goods from China or Europe. We pay duty to ship the goods from China. We pay duty to enter Nigeria. We pay duty for shop. We pay duty everywhere. Duty. But when the word you made, I want to call. Let me see. Can I put a letter?